Good morning. This is Dhesi Market Memo. Japan is driving a fresh risk pulse after a decisive election result. And that upbeat tone is bleeding into global risk, even as oil slips. Three things from the board. First, equities. S&P is up 2.2% since ATM London on Friday. Europe is also in step with the Euro stocks up 1.6% for the same window. The read-through is a broader risk bounce than a single market story. Second, crypto. Ether is up 10% in the same window with Bitcoin up 9.4%. And that matters because high beta is back in charge on the day. And it is usually the quickest place to see whether liquidity is loosening or tightening. Third, oil. Brent is down 1.8% in the same window. Gold is up 3.9%. The contrast tells you the market is still hedging even while risk rallies. Now the glue. The simplest way to frame this for treasury teams is transmission. Risk on in equities and crypto can ease day-to-day funding stress, but oil down can mean two different things. It can ease inflation pressure or it can be a growth signal. Either way, it changes the conversation for input costs and for how quickly rate expectations can pivot. FX is steady rather than dramatic, which fits that mixed picture. Dollar yen is 156.5 and slightly lower on the window. Keep the weak lens in mind. Even after today's bounce, Ether is still down 34% over the last 10 days. That is the regime note. That stops you getting carried away. Practical points. If you run yen or dollar exposures, sanity check your hedge rolls and execution liquidity, because risk rallies can mask thin conditions. If you have energy or metals in your cost base, separate inflation hedges from your growth hedges and make sure you know which ones you are running. So what to watch? 12 p.m. London today, ECB Lane speech, so listen there for any shift in the path narrative. At 3:30 is Bank of Canada Market Participant Survey, and that's useful for the global rates backdrop. 4 p.m. you have ECB Lagarde's speech, and this is the main rates risk for the day in Europe. Also at 4 p.m. is the US consumer inflation expectations, and that is a clean input into the inflation narrative. Dhesi Market Memo. If this saved you time, please do subscribe and comment on the one level you're watching today.